to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, in play. Spectators engaging in any such behavior are subject to rejection and possible penalties. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Thank you. Now don't forget that we'll be doing another...
Hi, everyone. We've got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two. One thing Shams here talked about, banning top 10 pick protections in trades. Edwards checked in for the Mavericks. Mr. Clutch comes in for Irving. And then for New Orleans, Trey Murphy's checked in for DeJounte Murray. And it's Herbert Jones. In for Jose Alvarado. Well, for MP, winning the NBA Cup has been a point of emphasis for him. And tonight's game is huge to reach that goal.
It is, and I'll say this, every game in the Cup is a big one. Remember, just 4 teams in each conference advance, so you cannot afford multiple losses. MP will need to be on his A game every game to win it all.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Tice at center with Williamson next to him. Brandon Ingram's out there with Jones. New Orleans has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram has become a foundational player. C.J. McCollum says he wants to be great, and to be great, you have to be able to create. When you're selfless and you're willing to do whatever it takes to win, it becomes contagious. McCollum praised B.I.'s feel, IQ, and commitment to the game. Kevin?
Not as committed as you are, David. Hey, thank you so much for that.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Tice sets a screen for Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Ingram's got 10 points.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Now, here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Screen by Gafford. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Gafford. The 3 for Doncic. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Over to the left wing. For 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The Mavericks on top. They're up by... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything. You could package it, could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about Why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe, in any of those regions. They do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of flux, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone like Anthony Edwards to look up to.
Grimes with the bucket. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. Knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
For some news on MP, let's send it over to the decorated David Aldridge on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, MP certainly has his heart set on winning this NBA Cup. I asked him why it was so important to him, and he said it'll show just how strong this team is, that we're competitors, and that we're must-watch basketball this season. MP certainly sounds committed to this tournament. Guys?
We all love the NBA Cup, don't we? And I bet his coach loves hearing his player MP say that as much as we do. Thank you, David. And that one drops for him. And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. Fires from deep. Murray, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
Can't be that easy for him. Gotta body him up down low.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
Murray finds Green. He can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 3. Here's Mr. Clutch. And Jones pulls it down.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, scorers like Ingram find a way to draw those fouls.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
So for the Pelicans, Williamson comes in for Javonte Green. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Murray.
Well, Ingram's a kind of a quiet scorer. Sometimes you don't even notice when he's putting up 20, 30, 40, because he just does it within the flow of the game.
Pass to Washington. And it's off from three-point range. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Doncic. Defense right on him. There's a screen by Washington. Mr. Clutch. Pelicans with the rebound. On the wing, Jones. Tightly defending.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Thompson finds Doncic. Back to Thompson. Dallas moving the ball around. Oh, Doncic with a confident three ball.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
Well, you can tell that Ingram has it going. What a difference maker he's been on offense.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Alvarado. He's got 6. Pass to Ingram. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Lively with it. He has 5. Luka on the move. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And the body control on display there. Doncic looking determined to finish no matter the contact.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Money from the wing. Ingram's got 6 here in this quarter. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Mavericks lead by 5. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year rating. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little... And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the New Orleans Pelicans.
I'm impressed.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third... Naji Marshall comes in for Washington, and it's Mr. Clutch in for Irving. And then for New Orleans, Trey Murphy comes in for Daniel Tice, and Jones subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Pelicans trail by 3. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Doncic out there with Thompson. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Mr. Clutch, and it's Marshall in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Murray with it. He's picked up by Doncic. For the finish, and it's Murray with the jam.
Great play there by Murray, turning defense into his own offense.
Doncic passes to Mr. Clutch. 1:25 left in the third quarter of the game. Thompson outside. Takes the 3. And again for 3.
And he's hit thousands of threes in this league.
Inching closer and closer to 5th place on the career triples list. Murray the pass to Williamson. Shoots over Lively. And it's Williamson missing. Mavericks leading by 4. 51 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Mr. Clutch. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, just inexcusable not to finish that one off, especially since the defense wasn't really a factor there.
Murray, the pass to Ingram. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 6 assists now in the game.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Poke loose. On the wing, Doncic. He lobs it up and finished off by Lively.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. Trey Murphy is out there with Javonte Green. And it's Alvarado in at the one spot.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Here's Ingram. He sinks the 11-footer. That's now 22 points for Brandon Ingram.
Well, that could be a tough shot, but easy there for Brandon Ingram.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Washington with the screen on Ingram. Here's Mr. Clutch. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Grimes passes to Mr. Clutch. Misses the baby hook. Pelicans trail by 4. Now Alvarado. Six on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall. Grimes passes to Irving. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's defended by Alvarado. Mr. Clutch made that one. It's his 7th of the contest, 7 for 15 from the floor. Here's Ingram. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside, Green. Now here's Jones. Guarded closer. Dallas leading by 6. Here's Mr. Clutch. Buries it down low.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, look, you need to get up on Ingram, but then he has the quickness to put it on the floor and get all the way to the rim.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. So both teams making some changes here. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win, and they're off to a great
Great win tonight, MP.
MP's an elite shooter already. To come into the league and knock down threes like that, I'm impressed.
Man, the air really is thinner up here. Hope you've been running.
Ain't ready, MP.
Let's keep this winning streak going.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. We bring you a regular season. Taking a look at Denver. This is their third matchup of the NBA Cup. They've gone 1-1 so far in group play.
And, you know,
Magic substitution. Number 19. Jack, number 19.
It's all you, MP.
And a lot of talk this year about MP and his sights set on securing the NBA Cup for his team. It really adds a bit of intrigue and drama to what's already become a fan favorite here in the early goings of the NBA season.
Yeah, as if we needed any more drama. MP, I think, draws a lot of attention to himself with his expectations and goals, but I admire that he puts his vision into reality and isn't afraid to tell the world what he wants to achieve. MP always seems to find a way to give us must-watch NBA action.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Washington and Lively down low. Luka Doncic is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the three.
Yeah, Jordan is impressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Again, the miss by Dallas. For Denver, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Well, Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, BA. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too, this is a growing trend in the league as I see it. Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Yep, that one goes. Here's Murray. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Inside. Kicks it out to Westbrook. And here's Gordon from the arc. Doncic pulls down the board. The Mavericks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Mr. Clutch knocks down the triple. Mr. Clutch has got his second bucket of the night.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Outside Murray. Gordon, the pass to Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Dialing back the clock right there. When Russ is pulling off moves like this, he's unguardable.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Michael Malone. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, B.A.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Washington drives in, and Washington powers it through.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Gordon with a screen on Doncic. Here's Westbrook, outside Porter. And a miss there on the triple.
2 minutes remaining.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Pass to Gordon. Lively grabs the miss.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And it's blocked.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
To the middle. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Porter's got 7 points.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Washington outside. Pass to Lively. Here's Mr. Clutch. Hits the three-pointer. Give him 8 points now. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Najee, he's checked in for Jordan. Saric comes in for Gordon. Brown's checked in for Jamal Murray. And Strother's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Outside Porter. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Launches it. Doncic pulls down the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. 26 seconds left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Hey, expanding his range. And they recover it. Back to Doncic. Here's Mr. Clutch. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Three-pointer. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Mavericks on top, up by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. When you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Najee Marshall is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Grimes in at the 2.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Nuggets trail. You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Give him 8 points now. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. He shoots a 3. They get it back. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. For the Nuggets, Jordan's checked in for Najee, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Strother. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Murray passes to Saric. Here's Brown. Outside Murray. Clock at 6. Saric. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Saric knows he has the touch needed to capitalize inside.
The Mavericks leading. Irving, the pass to Marshall. Jacks up a 3. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 11.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Brown. Jordan, the pass to Brown. Murray from outside. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Mr. Clutch can't hit.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Pass to Brown. Back to Westbrook. Down low. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Here's Grimes. Defended by Murray. Here's Mr. Clutch. Count that one. He's got 15.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Saric outside. To the inside. Brown. And he dunks it down.
Obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. For the Nuggets, Aaron Gordon comes in for Saric. And it's Porter Jr. in for Murray. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Marshall. Thompson, he's checked in for Grimes. And Doncic has subbed in for Irving. Pass to Brown. Back to Westbrook. Porter from outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Greg.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Thompson. That misses, so he splits the free throws. What you love about this Denver offense, Grant, by and large, they take good shots.
Oh, they do. Top 5 in field goal percentage over the last 5 seasons. And a lot of that is Jokic delivering the ball to the right guy at the right time.
Washington, a screen on Porter. Mr. Clutch can't hit. Nuggets trail by 4. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Mavericks are making moves to surround Luka and Kyrie with talent. Now they've given up a lot of draft picks, but that's what you do when you have superstars in their prime. With their beefed-up roster, Coach Jason Kidd says, we are deep. This is the first time the Mavs have been deep in a very long time. Brian?
Yeah, haven't been able to hear that in a while. They've got some players now, Allie. Hey, puts up a 3. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Crowder's checked in for Brown. Thompson. First half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Mavericks on top, up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Taking a look here at Denver, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster.
Moving on, the Mavs find themselves in a battle. Close matchup so far.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting.
And that'll do it for us.
We've got second. It's making a change here. Saric checked in. Lively against Jordan. Lively passes to Thompson. Off target with the 3. Nuggets trail by 10. At the 2 and the 3, the deadly pair of Murray and Porter Jr. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Dario Saric. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Murray for 3. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
Doncic passes to Marshall. There's a minute 26 left in the third. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It'll go on Michael Porter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
A different look for Dallas. Kleba comes in for Marshall, and it's Grimes in for Thompson. Now here's Murray. He's got 12. From behind the arc. The shot by Brown, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
And Dallas making a change here. Marshall's checked in. Nuggets trail by 11. And here's Murray. He's got 13. 11 seconds left. To play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Šarić, a screen on Doncic. Here's Murray. And so it's Dallas. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Mavericks. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. And Denver shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. They set the pick. Here's Strother. Misses the 3. Dallas leading by 13. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Softly drops in the floater. Mr. Clutch has got 21 points in the game.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Here's Najee. Back to Murray. Here's Brown. From outside, off the mark.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Strother. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Strother's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Westbrook, he's checked in for Denver. And Dallas with a change here too. Exum's checked in. Dallas leading by 12. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Mr. Clutch can't hit.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Westbrook against Irving. Launches a 3. The shot by Brown, no good.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
A nice shot by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 6 in the quarter.
Keeping that head on the swivel, eyes alert. Washington doing a nice job finding this man there.
Pass to Najee. And here's Murray. Lets it go from 11, and the jumper falls for him.
In the mid-range, Murray can really make it happen now. He's just that versatile a scorer.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Najee. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And B.A., they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Out to the wing. Here's Šarić. He takes it in. And a missed layup. For Dallas, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 10 points in just the second half.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A different look for Denver. Jordan's check. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. That win brings them to it.
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my ultimate NBA Dynasty rankings.
All right, I mean, it took you long enough.
Actually, he brought this up 2 weeks ago.
Finally, Toby says something useful.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it would have taken me 20 minutes, but maybe that's because I know how to ball.
No one knows more than me, Russell,
Whatever.
about anything.
Oof, that is patently false.
And you can patently shut it.
That doesn't make sense.
Maybe not, Toby. I'm not a book boy like you, but I am a knower of ball, and I am ready to unveil my dynasty list.
All right, just say it already. Do we need a drum roll?
All right, here we go. In reverse order, please hold your applause until the end. Number 9, Hakeem's Rockets.
I like that. I like that.
Number 8, Isaiah's Bad Boy Pistons. Number 7, LeBron's Big 3 Heat. Number 6, Birds Big 3 Celtics. Number 5, Steph's Warriors. Number 4, Duncan's Spurs. Number 3, Kobe's Lakers. Number 2, Magic's Showtime Lakers. And number 1.
I mean, it's
you
obviously
guys ready?
That
Jordan's
is
Bulls.
Jordan's Bulls.
Wrong! It's Jordan's Bulls!
Yeah, that's what I said.
No spoilers, Russ.
I mean, we both said it already.
We could debate the definition of spoiler all day long, but what I want to know is, what do you think?
I mean, quite frankly, it's a shockingly coherent list, especially for you, Jalen. But, you know, I think some of the placement is debatable.
Nobody cares, Toby. Russ, what do you think? You're a hooper. How'd I do?
Honestly, I think my biggest thing is Duncan Spurs. You know, I feel like you put him a little high.
What about 5 championships? Don't you understand,
No, I know.
Russell?
It's how long it took to get him. You know,
Duncan's first championship came in 1999, and his last was in 2014. That's a 16-year span.
Right, and the Warriors, who you put below them, won 4 in 9 years. I mean, I could even make the case for the Celtics being more dominant, winning 3 and 7, including 5 finals appearances and going up against those great Lakers teams. Plus, I might put Larry over Steph if we're keeping it 100.
Look, those are interesting points you both make. It's clear you spent a lot of time thinking about this, and for that, I commend you. Unfortunately, it pains me to say this, but you're both unbelievably wrong and stupid.
Okay, we don't need to make it personal, Jalen. It's okay to disagree.
Everything is personal, Russ. This is war.
Pretty sure this is a TV show.
That it is, Toby, which means it's time for a quick commercial break. Back with more Jalen Murphy Show after this.
Good game, MP. Great win tonight, MP. Another day, another win. Good work.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me? Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP?
Mm-hmm.
Feeling you, MP.
Yo, what's good, MP?
Good, man.
Bro, I watch you. You got a mean bag. Keep going, bro.
Man, that's big time coming from you, man. I study your game.
I appreciate that. But remember, nothing in this league is given to you. You got to earn it. Trust me. I'm speaking from experience. Take your time.
All right, man. Well, look, I want to get that jersey from you after the game. What's up with that?
I'm going to have to tell you, you got to earn it, man. Oh, so you like to talk. Let's make something shake then.
You already know.
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the small forward. And for Portland, the wings, Sharp and Avdia. Bob Williams is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Henderson in at the point guard position. Well, we don't expect up and down doors, fast basketball. These teams prefer to operate in the half court. They're very methodical, but fun to watch.
Hey, good basketball, regardless of the pace at which it's run, is good basketball. And these two teams, movement, screening, high IQ offensive basketball, I'm here for that.
Now here's Henderson. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. To the inside. Here's Gafford. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. Pass to Sharp. Ayton a screen on Irving. Here's Sharp. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And not just an athlete. Sharp is very crafty with the ball in his hand.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy.